absolutely flawless, gorgeous, ready to be a model.
I just love this little rainbow thing in here. I like that, like, as it's melting, like, my pink and blues are making art in my glass.
Okay. Hi, I'm Andy.
And I'm Rich.
And special guest Jamila.
And welcome back to Get Gaymin, the channel by two gamers with Y for
Gamers with or without a Y.
Like me.
And so we're bringing you another Tabletop and Toast, episode 5? I think it's episode 5. And of course, we always like to have Jamila on many of our Tabletop and Toasts, except for one. You'll be seeing another Tabletop and Toast coming fairly soon with a different special guest yet to be revealed. But we are doubling this up as our anniversary video and our Pride extravaganza. As you might notice from our rainbow background, which I actually saved from last year, beautifully erect balloons, which were beautifully put together by my babe.
Yes,
My dinosaurus, my dinosexual.
Good luck still.
When I was in Harvard, I smoked weed every day. I cheated every test and started all the yang.
That is good. So, we're going to start with a toast first to 1 year making content together.
Yay!
Mazel tov. And a pleasure it has been. Though I won't say it hasn't been a bumpy ride. So we have a couple quick announcements to make before we get into the centerpiece of our extravaganza video. But first, announcement number 1 is there's a lot of exciting changes happening on the channel. We're finally going to be doing playthroughs because we finally have an overhead camera. So please stay tuned for our first playthrough that's going to be coming back to the channel, Stonewall Uprising. It's coming, Tim, as I promised you. So that should be going live within a week after this.
A guarantee.
And stay tuned for many other wonderful playthroughs that are going to be coming. I'm going to be reviving Solitary Sunday, so I'll have some solo playthroughs as well as some playthroughs with Rich. And if I can figure out the tech, maybe a 3-player playthrough that might feature a mystery guest as yet to be revealed.
Who knows?
Life is a mystery.
Who may or may not be at the table right now. So me and Jamila also have an announcement to make.
We do.
So I figured it's nice to share birthdays.
Very merry birthday to me.
Oh yeah. So I wanted this channel to share a birthday with another venture me and Jamila are venturing on. Would you care to tell the lovely people what that venture might be?
Yes, so something super exciting. Andy and I are starting a board game podcast.
Woo! Balloons! So, yes, so the podcast is going to be called Two Minds.
One table.
Right, so that's me and Jamila, and Rich might occasionally guest on the podcast. We may have many guests.
Yes.
We haven't had one yet. We've recorded a couple episodes so far, and I was just listening to them last night, and I think they're super spicy.
I don't tell you you're ugly, but I don't have to tell you because you know you're ugly. And that's shame.
The podcast will be launching the day this video goes live, so I'll leave a link down in the description to where you can access it. And if you have any comments, tips, or suggestions, feel free to leave them either here or on the podcast itself. And so we look forward to expanding our milieu and our offerings to you, our lovely viewers and future listeners.
And more me.
That's right, exactly. We always love having more Jamila. That calls for another toast.
Yeah.
Here's
Another
to friendships and partnerships.
Here.
So, let's get into it, shall we? Let's go on a journey into the past. So, about a year and a half ago, I turned to Rich and I said, you know what we should do?
And I didn't.
I was like, let's make a YouTube channel. And Rich said,
Sure.
yeah, that's pretty much how the conversation
That's
went.
how they usually go.
As some of you know, Rich is mostly the talent. I'm mostly on the tech and
This
production
is
side.
true.
Ripping my hair out because content making is a voyage of discovery. And you're always discovering new things every day.
Every day is a school day.
That's right, Jamila. And so it took us pretty much 6 months From the moment I said that to Rich in January to when we actually launched the channel in June. And what finally gave me the chutzpah to finally do it was the lovely Jenna from the Board Game Garden, who some of you may know. You should definitely go follow her channel. She's awesome. And she did a tabletop tag video, and we decided, hey, let's do that. That'd be a great intro to the two of us, because the tabletop tag is basically one of those challenges where you have different questions, like what's your favorite board gaming snack, or what games got you into the hobby, you know, just sort of get to know you type things. So today we are going to present a very special lost episode of Get Gaymin, never before seen even by these two, because they were drunk when we filmed it. So it was the first footage we were all drunk, to be fair. You'll understand when you watch this video that we're about to cut away to. So this was the very first time we ever got together and said, hey, let's make a board game channel. And we just put the camera on and we just kind of went with it. It was a little bit of a hot mess, which is why I never posted it, but I'm posting it here. It's happening now.
We're doing it here.
And it's going to be different.
But I know it looks different to my eye. Does it look different to your eye? It doesn't mean it's wrong. It just means it's uh-oh.
And there's no real solid end to the video necessarily, so I'm probably just going to cut to some of the footage where Rich and Jamila were just drinking and taking selfies of each other. This, I now present the lost episode of Get Gaymin. Intro in 1, 2, 3. Hi, I'm Andy.
And I'm Rich.
And this is Get Gaymin, the game not the game, it's a channel. Hello, I'm Andy.
And I'm Rich.
And welcome to Get Gaymin, the channel all about board games and...
Board gamey thing.
Ha ha ha, JK, we're not Foster the Meatball. Hi, Jeff. This is actually a board game channel that is about board games. But it's not just about board gaming things. It could potentially be about other topics, such as...
where we get our wine.
That's exactly right. Clink.
Costco.
Okay, so on this channel, you can expect to see the usual things that you would see. Reviews, top 10s, except Rich doesn't like top 10s. He thinks they're not.
Yeah, not as much.
So he'll maybe be covering some more special topics. We'll have special guests, different collabs, and just generally all about being gay and doing crime. Oh, I mean playing board games. Let us know in the comments what you want to see on this channel. We're always open for recommendations. We're just trying to produce new content.
Do we need a rabbit?
Do we need a rabbit
or
to
guinea
pet?
pigs?
We got a lizard here. This is,
yeah.
We should introduce our little sidekick. What's his name, baby?
Carl Johann Friedrich
Von Rosenberg.
That's
and hopefully people will get my reference.
And this is Stacy? Stacy. Sorry.
Stacy the Stegosaurus.
I'm bad with names.
Who's our
Sorry.
she's our little dino trunk advertiser for the channel. And there might be other special lizard guests that pop in every now and again with our human guests.
More drinking? Maybe?
Dead space. Let's go to the exit.
Oh, go to the exit.
So here's our first official Get Gaymin team toast. Here's Jamila, our lovely producer and maybe sometime guest. This is Rich, the talent. He doesn't know anything about audio or video. He's learning, by sitting here. Yeah, let's toast to board games and good friends.
Yay.
Good friends and good games. Be gay and do crime. Brought to you by Kirkland brand Pinot Grigio.
Breakfast
If it ain't
of
Kirkland, it's
champions.
something else.
If it ain't Kirkland, it's something else. It's exactly right. No, Jamila, stay here. Let's do another thing real quick while we're doing this. It's B-roll, B-roll.
B-roll.
Okay, B-roll. Oh, so sweet. Yeah, put your head on my shoulder. That's cute. Okay, Jamila, what would you say is your favorite game? And you don't have to pick just one.
I've got a soft spot for the Yacht Rock right now.
The Yacht Rock right now. She really likes it. Okay. What's your favorite game, baby?
It's Stardew Valley.
Really? Okay. Well, you know, I had to change my number one recently. It was Spirit Island, but
What happened? Do you want to come clean?
I do want to come clean, but I can't remember what I was going to say now. Oh, no, I was talking to Chits and Chats, and I was saying, Spirit Island used to be the one, but top 5, what was the list I did? Oh, well, Targy's top 5.
Sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's my favorite. Oh, you know what it was? A Feast for Odin. Yeah, I'm basic. Basic bitch, and I'm not ashamed.
That's my credo. No regrets.
You have no regrets? Like not even a single letter?
At least I didn't say Castle.
Me neither.
Well, I don't know. This chick said Castles of Burgundy, and her husband called her basic and cliche. Can you believe that?
Okay, I'm interested in what these basic games are.
Oh, well, they're not basic if you're like new to the hobby, right? So there you go. Feast for Odin, you're like a Viking.
Okay.
And you're going around and doing Viking things, you know, pillaging, raiding, building ships.
As Vikings do.
Sheep, you know, you get big gold crosses to put on your board, you know, it's kind of like Patchwork, but you're Vikings. In Castles of Burgundy, it's like you have your little hex tiles and you're building your little duchy, your castles, and your watchtowers and shit, and you just get a bunch of points.
You know,
Yeah, they haven't played either of them. This is just
Yeah.
me playing stuff on BGA and not having physical copies of these Euro games. But we'll get there, baby.
So
We'll
get in the comments. Tell us about these games. Teach me and Rich about these games.
And you
I'm
know,
a sponge.
and once I'm willing to drop a hundy on that, maybe we'll actually be able to play it all together. But until that day, Castle of Burgundy isn't a hundy game. That's, you know, like $40 on Amazon.
That's not that bad.
Yeah, and it's like it's almost like a gateway Euro. It's not that hard to learn, I don't think, because you're just rolling dice and placing tiles.
They don't have little castles, though, do they?
No.
See, I mean,
unfortunately.
if you're gonna put that in the title, I kind of feel like there should be castles.
Well, I mean, Castle Panic has the little castle, but it's not like a real castle.
Can you imagine Horrified, but without the little monsters?
I was thinking because Stardew Valley doesn't have actual
Instead of
miniatures.
horrified, you're just bummed.
Right.
Exactly.
We
I'm
could
just
take the
bummed.
little Godzilla miniatures out of Tokyo Clash and use those in Stardew Valley instead of those other tokens. So it's your farm. It's like Godzilla is farming in Stardew Valley. And Mothra, maybe. She hasn't played Stardew Valley yet either. He's so in love with it. Oh my god. Okay, maybe that's what we gotta play tonight.
I like my cooperative games.
Yeah, it brings people together. It nourishes friendships. Okay, here's the friendship.
Yeah.
And I actually feel better about winning a cooperative even than just the regular ones.
If you feel like you're part of the team, like you contributed
Yeah.
to something, like we
Makes me
accomplished
feel
something.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's
Mhm.
camaraderie.
Camaraderie, that's the other end. And also, it's a good chance for me to tell you what to do.
I'm really good at being told what to do.
Yes, yes. Maybe Jamila will back off a little bit. You know, let her make her own decisions. She's her own woman.
I'm quick to check a bitch if she is out of line. Are you the bitch?
That's exactly right.
But she's also a good team player. So you can't quarterback somebody that's already a good team player. I'm sorry, okay? Can't quarterback the unwilling.
You can't quarterback the unwilling.
That's right. That's how consent works.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now, if you do try to quarterback the unwilling, then maybe that's a problem. But
Yeah,
like if you tell someone to do and they refuse to tell you what to do, you can't complain about them quarterbacking you. They're just trying to give you helpful advice and helpful tips on how not to lose and fuck everyone around the table over. Because when we're in a cooperative game, we're not competing with each other. We're working together. So we need to agree on our strategy. I'm a total quarterbacker. I'm the
It's
worst.
like we're a society.
That's right. Like we're a society.
There needs to be a video in the social science of how societies relate to games. I feel like that's such a I feel like that's a rich.
I totally want to research that more and see. I'm thinking there must be a
Bring me
bunch
the
of
data.
stuff.
I'm curious to see if Jamila actually got in the frame this whole time, or if it looks like we're talking to like.
Well, let me go see.
Yeah,
we should see.
I'm gonna go
Stay
look.
where you are. Yeah, you let us know.
That's what I've been trying to
She's just hanging on my shoulder. I'm trying not to. Don't trip over anything. Don't knock these lights over.
Oh no.
No.
She's not in it at all.
She's a little in it.
Oh my god, that'd be funny though.
It needed to be more like this.
That's okay.
Oh, it's the same issue. This thing is tilting.
Yeah, the cord is pushing it in a direction.
Earthquake.
Yeah.
Ah!
That's all we have for you today. And if you like what you see,
please like and subscribe.
That's exactly right. And for now, we say... No, I don't want to do the same thing that Boston Maple does. And now we say, you don't have to go home.
But you do have to send us your money.
And stay queer.
Give me a kiss. Yeah. I'd ask for a kiss from you, baby, but I'm gay as fuck.
Wasn't that special? I hope you enjoyed that lost episode of Get Gaming. And remember, if you like what you see, like,
subscribe,
and hit the notification bell. Ding! And be gay.
Do crime.
Don't get caught.
It's Pride Month, motherfucker. It's illegal to be straight for the rest of the month, okay? Sorry, Jamila. We'll protect you from the cops. This gay month, remember to get gay men. If you need a friend or you need someone to play a board game with, we are everywhere, even in your home. Because you're watching this video right now. We are in your home.
We're in your home.
I hope you're not a homophobe, okay?